Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Janina. I know it's been a while and I haven't filmed a video in a really long time, but today I have a lot of time on my hands, so I thought why not sit down and film a little video for you all. And today's video is going to be a manga haul. This as well, it's been a while since I did a manga haul, but these manga that I will show you today are all manga I bought in the past 2 months. I think some of them I even bought back in April or the end of March. So there are a lot here, but it's not like I bought them all in 1 week. I accumulated them in a few months because I can't buy that many manga at once, because manga, like I always say, are very expensive in Germany and they get more and more expensive, I feel like. I have some shoujo manga here, I have some boys love manga here as always, and I have two shonen manga here. And the first one that I got is Kemono Jihen Volume 4 by Sho Aimoto. I think in my last manga haul I gushed about this already. I love this a lot. This is a shonen manga where we follow our main character Kabane, who is a half ghoul, and he meets that other dude who's a detective, and that dude is coming to the town where Kabane is living, or more like a village, and he tries to investigate a murder that happened there, and that's kind of what we follow in the first volume. And then this guy is taking Kabane in and helping him get around and everything, and we meet new people and new characters, and it's all super nice and super cool. We have great art in this, we have lovely characters, especially really interesting characters, because they all have a lot of personality, and I love that a lot. So I can highly recommend this series if you want a really good shonen manga with really good characters, with demons and fights and monsters and some horror elements as well. Then you should really give this one a try. The next one I got here is Conviction Dragnet. I'm not really sure what this is about, and this is not really a shonen manga either. I think it's more a seinen manga, or is it josei? I think it's more likely josei, probably, because the art in this is really beautiful, and the guys are very beautiful in this, and it's a little bit more catered towards maybe adult women, maybe. The only thing that I know about this is that we follow a guy who is, I think, a detective, and he needs help from another guy to uncover a murder. And he finds this dude here who is a dude who does autopsies on human beings, on corpses. I don't really know the English word for that, I forgot. But anyway, so he's he has that job, and the problem with him is though that he only does autopsies on beautiful people. So that's kind of a weird twist in this. I have not read this yet, but I'm so excited for this because it sounds right up my alley. It sounds super strange and weird, and I love stuff like that. And like I said, the art in this is really beautiful. It's an ongoing manga as well in Japan. I don't know how many volumes it's going to have, but so far in Germany there are 2 volumes out, so yeah, I'm really looking forward to read this. Next, I'm going through the shoujo manga that I got here. The first 2 that I got here are volume 3 and 4 of My Godly Admirer by Keiko Sakano, and I read all of these now. I read volume 1 until 4. I still have volume 5 missing, and this is kind of really ridiculous. I'm not taking this seriously at all, because the drama in this is ridiculous, the characters are ridiculous, but yeah, we have our main character who kind of made a promise to a god when she was younger to marry him, and one day that god comes to her house and is okay, the time has come, let's get married, you're my wife. And she's nope, I don't really want that, but in the end they probably get together anyway, so that's the goal that we're probably going to have in this manga. And yeah, they have some drama, obviously, other guys interfering with that, and other gods being no, you shouldn't marry a human being, and that kind of not really drama, The art is very shoujo manga-esque, so a lot of flowers, a lot of blushing is going on. So if you like that kind of stuff, this really typical shoujo manga art, I think you can try this one out. It's nothing groundbreaking in my opinion, just story-wise. There's not a huge story that I feel wow, you should really read this because it's so incredible. it's not. Like if you want to read something for in between, like something nice and sweet, then you could try this one, especially if you like gods and like this yeah, supernatural element to shoujo manga, then I think you will maybe enjoy this one. The next two volumes I have here are volume 1 and 2 of Herzschimmern. That's the German name of it. I think the Japanese name would be Shunkan Gradation, I think. Probably, I think, if I remember correctly. And this is by Chihiro Hiro. In this, we follow a high school girl who, in the beginning, meets a boy from the art club, and he kind of is like a little bit like on the colder side and doesn't smile very much. She's kind of intrigued by him, like why is he like this like kind of cold guy? And she gets to know him better, and they become friends, and it's like super sweet. Like I only read volume 1 so far, and like I really like the main character because she's kind of like this girl who tries everything out but doesn't stick to one thing and is like just finding like her hobbies and what she likes, just really tries everything out. And that's really like something I really appreciate about this main character, that she's like just like trying everything, and even if it doesn't work out, then well, then tries the next one. So she is like joining a club in this, like a school club. The art dude, he's like joining that club as well. So yeah, they get closer, and there's like some like small romance bits in this, and it's super romantic. It's very, very fluffy, and I really, really enjoyed the first volume, so I'm really looking forward to read the next one. This only has 4 volumes, it's a finished manga, so you can read this really fast. All 4 volumes are out in Germany already. But yeah, if you want like a really nice like high school love story where the romance starts as like a friendship and they like get there a little bit slower, I think you will enjoy this a lot. The art is absolutely stunning as well, so highly recommend this so far, just from the first volume, I guess. But yeah, I think I will really like the rest of the volumes as well. And since I already talked about gods and demons and stuff, I bought volume 6, 7, and 9 of Kamisama Kiss by Julieta Suzuki. I have volume 1 until 9 now, except volume 8, because you can't get that in Germany anymore. It's like gone. You can't buy it anymore. But I think probably a lot of you already know what this is about. We follow Nanami, who meets a god at the beginning of the manga, and he decides to give her his like god duty. So Nanami becomes like an earth goddess, like a half earth goddess, I think. So she takes over like the shrine duties and has to like do everything like an earth goddess has to do. And in that shrine, she meets Tomoe, who is like a fox spirit, like familiar kind of thing, who is supposed to help her doing her duties. And yeah, this is what we follow in this, like their like romance, like how they come together and like do all these like godly duties and how they fight demons and stuff. And it's absolutely wonderful. Since I love stuff with gods and demons, this is like basically made for me. So if you like that, please give Kamisama Kiss a try. I think in Japanese it's Kamisama Hajimemashita. And the anime as well, if you want to give that one a try. If like manga is not something that you read a lot, then give the anime a try. It's beautifully made. I love the anime very, very much. It's one of the funniest and greatest anime I've ever seen. So yeah, if you like shoujo stuff, if you like a like romance between like a human girl and a fox spirit, or like half earth goddess, I guess, I don't know, I haven't finished this manga yet, but then I think you will really, really like this one. So yeah, give this a try. So the next few manga are all voice love manga. In the beginning of the year, I got volume 1 until 6 of Voice or Noise by Yamimaru Enjin. And I only know that this is about a guy who lost his dog, and then he's like trying to like find someone who can like help him talk to his dog. And he's like, I don't know, going to like a vet, and that vet apparently can talk to animals or like dead animals. I'm not really sure, to be honest. I only know that this is like with people talking to animals, and that this is voice love. That's the only thing I know about this. Yeah, I got all of these volumes because they were like on sale, so I thought, why not? I wanted to read this for a while, and yeah, I hope I will like this. I can't say much about it yet, but it sounds really intriguing, and I like manga with like animals, to be honest, like where you can talk to them or like in a spiritual kind of way. So I think I will probably like this, and I like the art in this. I looked into the manga before, so yeah, we will see how it goes. I hope it's just going to be like an enjoyable boys love manga and not something dreadful like a lot of other boys love manga can be sometimes. Then the next one I got here is Love at First Bite by Papiko Yamada, and this was not good. I really did not like this one. Oh my god. I was like, okay, the cover looks really cute and it's like with food and like cakes and sweets. I was like, okay, Janina, you have to buy this. You're probably gonna like this, right? Because I like manga about food and cakes and sweets and stuff. But this was sadly not what I expected it to be. This has like non-consensual stuff in it, like a lot of other boys love manga have. But this is kind of like in a like such a ridiculous way, not even in like a this is terrible bad way, but more in a like kind of like why is this happening? This is such a freaking stupid situation kind of way, you know? I don't even know anymore what this was about. I read this, obviously. I think it's about two guys who are supposed to take over like sweets shops, like for traditional Japanese sweets. And one of them is really good at it, and the other not so much. And like there's like some like jealousy like involved and being like he's better than me and stuff. But the one that's really good at it, he's like really in love with the other guy, but in a like obsessive stalker, I want you all for myself, possessive kind of way. And sometimes I enjoy reading that, to be quite honest, but in this it was like really badly done, so I cannot recommend this if you don't like that stuff. I think you should probably pass this. Funnily enough, I bought another manga by the same mangaka. So I bought Steal Your Kiss by the same mangaka by Papiko Yamada, and I'm reading this actually right now. And like the beginning, it's kind of like a little bit weird, but in an intriguing kind of way because we have like this con guy who's like tricking people into like losing money and stuff, and we have like a detective who made it his mission to like get him and like take him down. And yeah, we have that at the beginning, like he's arresting like that con dude and taking him home, and then they just stay there, like he's taking him kind of like a prisoner in his own apartment. I know it sounds really weird, and I think it's going to be probably really weird. I'm not that far into yet, so I only read like this much. Like it's not, I haven't read that much yet, but I don't know what to think yet, to be honest. It's really weird so far, but it's a little bit better than the one that I read before by her. So we will see how it goes. I don't know. I will let you know what I think about it, but yeah, that's that one. Next, the next one I have here is Hinokon's Sweet Plan by Lily Umiyuki, and I bought this because this is about baking again and like sweets and like that kind of stuff. So this is about a guy who has like a little sister, like a really small sister who really likes pudding, like Japanese pudding, and he meets like this other guy in the school who is like this really soft and shy spoken dude. At one point he eats the pudding made by that soft spoken guy, and he's like, okay, you pass, you can like become part of my family so that my sister, my really small sister, can eat like a pudding until the end of time, like her favorite dessert. I know it sounds super ridiculous, but like hear me out. I know it sounds so funny, but it's actually kind of sweet. It was really sweet because obviously that guy who makes the pudding, he's obviously more interested in the dude than the small sister that's like 2 years old. So that's kind of what we follow. They fall in love over food and like food testing. My favorite kind of falling in love situation. So if you like that kind of stuff, and if you like a really like soft art style, a really sweet and soft art style, I think you will enjoy this boys love manga, but it's not something great in my opinion. There are better boys love manga out there, but if you want something sweet and fluffy for in between with like no drama at all, I think you will maybe enjoy this one. And the last one that I got here is How I Feel About You by Chise Ogawa, and I have not read this yet. I think this is just like a short story collection of like high school romance stories. I read something else by this author before, which I really enjoyed. It was like really something like different and like a really kind of like different take on by soft manga stories. So that's why I got this one, and I'm really happy I got this because I would like to read more by this mangaka. We will see if this one is like as good as the other one that I read by her. But yeah, this is the last manga that I got for today, and that's also enough talking about manga for today. Like I said, these are a lot, and like for me personally, these are just a lot of manga, and I'm really trying to like get down my physical manga list that I have here, but I feel like instead of going down, it just goes up because I see manga and I'm like, well, this one looks good, let's try that one out as well. Or like I'm reading like a series and I need to buy the next volume. Whatever, I will get there one day. But yeah, anyway, I hope you enjoyed this small or like not so small manga haul, and I hope you're all doing well. Please stay safe out there and take care of yourself, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye!